All right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome to a game. This game is going to be a 1v1 matchup, human versus human, Changer versus Inspired here on Last Refuge. We have Changer spawning as the green human player, opening things up with a particular build order or a building location I haven't actually seen in quite some time. Back in the day, we are well. Let me go ahead and touch based on Inspired first. Inspired with a much more traditional build here, barracks, farm, and altar of kings off to the north here. What this build often was used for was to try and create a little bit of a wall through all the way here. What it would do then is it would cause some problems when players were trying to attack move into their opponent's base to do a little bit of scouting. Larger units such as heroes would go down this path, while the smaller units such as ghouls, footmen would go down this path here, thereby separating your units and actually causing a bit of confusion for the other player off on the other side. I don't know if that's what was being touched based here on. I just thought I would go ahead and share it with you guys just in case you guys, well, ever do spawn on the south side or on the north side of Last Refuge and are confused by the pathing of your own units. We can see that this barracks is nearly done here. It is going to be a complete wall off by Changer. Meanwhile, off to the north here, it is going to be an Archmage coming in as the hero. Meanwhile, Changer going to be opening things up with a Tavern hero, it appears. Since it was a little bit delayed, yeah, I'm not tiring up anything as of yet. Perhaps going to try and pick up a Tavern hero and pull back. For all of you guys out there, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys are a return viewer, well, welcome back. If you guys are a first time comer, consider subscribing to get more and more YouTube content if you enjoy Warcraft 3. Wanted to make a quick note out there. Wow, Firelord first. All right, so Changer changing things up, going for a Firelord first in this matchup here, and perhaps going to try and go, excuse me, try and call Militia over and perhaps clear out a Rock Golem creep camp and get to level 2 quickly. Wait, it's already finished? Alt tabs. Oh, how's your vacation? Well, didn't really go on vacation yet. Vacation's going to be in a couple of weeks, but I will be, snowboarding tomorrow. So if you guys are expecting the live stream tomorrow, I will not be here. Anyways, Lava Spawn getting in a little bit of damage, absorbing a bit too much. He's actually in a bad spot there. He doesn't want to be the one taking damage. He needs to back away to try and get those Lava Spawn splits. All right, Rock Golem is about to get taken down. Oh, no. You see that the Forest Troll Trapper actually got the killing blow there. The Lava Spawn never shifted an attack onto a friendly unit and therefore never lost aggro from the Forest Troll Trappers, even though it did lose aggro from that Rock Golem. Changer losing a little bit of creeping potential there, as that Lava Spawn could have split and then ended up saving a bit of mana. Meanwhile, coming back across on the other side here, the Lava Spawn is still absorbing damage. Lava spawns cannot be used as water elementals since, well, their main power is being able to split. That is their main benefit, not to try and deflect damage away from the heroes. Coming back around, we can see that this farm is going to be end up being completed. Archmage is off to the north here, clearing out the Sentry Ward creep camp and going to be, trying to finish things off here. Meanwhile, we can see low hit point Forest Troll Berserker trying to, run away. It's not going to be able to do that. Going to end up taking quite a bit of damage, aggroing there, and ends up giving level 3 to the Firelord. Footman actually taking quite a bit of damage, trying to stagger those attacks with that defend, and ends up getting taken down anyways. Firelord now sitting at level 2. Firelord's Archmage is off over here as well, and both sides are, really dishing out that damage. I'm wondering what's happening here. Ogre Magi about to fall. Dual Firelords or dual Fire Spawns and a larger Lava Spawn quickly getting taken down as it was ensnared and then abolished. More damage coming back on through, but the Archmage does have a robe of Magi, and with that robe of Magi should be able to and that Brilliance Aura should be able to get in a lot more water elementals than lava spawns. Changer continuing the fight here. There goes another Peasant Archmage, already more than halfway to level 4, but the same could be said for the Firelord, as the Firelord is looking to finish off this water elemental. The attacks seem to be quite large there on that Firelord. 1 or 2 more attacks should do it, and that will take it down. Firelord at 3.7 alongside that Archmage. Footman getting cleaned up there. Inspired now making his way back off to the north. Another low hit point Footman. Is that another Inspired unit? Yes, it is. And both sides are just kind of feeding experience to the other player. Is that going to... Well, no, aggro, it is not. And therefore, well, experience still getting added up. Archmage just shy of level 4 now. Footmen do have Defend. So with the Footman of the Footman of Inspired with Defend able to reflect back all that piercing damage from those lava spawns, we may need to see a new ability come across from Changer in order to deal with all of these low hit point units. All right, there goes another unit there. There goes up to level 4. Changer losing a Forest Troll Shadow Priest as well, as both sides are just trying to pick off their opponent's units and, well, get an advantage some other way. Meanwhile, we are looking at Changer setting up an expansion here at the southern position. Forest Troll Shadow Priest able to retreat back inside the comforts of his base. Meanwhile, the Archmage is going to be coming over with a rather large army, as militia are quickly being called over by Changer already. All right, Arcane Tower is up and operational. And we're going to see one low hit point Footman quickly getting taken down already, as Inspired has 2 sentry wards already in position. Lava spawns are here. Do we see any Forest Troll Shadow Priest? No, we do not. Footman quickly adding in Defend, trying to, well, minimize the damage taken. There is a bit of an explosion damage there, as the auto attack from the Firelord is doing quite a bit of explosion damage time and time again. All right, still adding in more damage. Are we going to see another explosion? Yes, we are. And that explosive damage really racking up much faster than I would have normally expected, as another Footman about to get taken down. Inspired trying to run away with that one Forest Troll Berserker. Ick's going to get taken down as well, as the Firelord is already sitting at level 4.5. Meanwhile, Forest Troll Shadow Priest could be in a little bit of trouble. Units are still trying to retreat back here. Footmen and Peasants engaging against the Archmage, as this Forest Troll Shadow Priest about to get taken down. Breath of Fire blowing on over here. Are we going to see more damage racked back up? Archmage may perhaps be trying to run away through here. He doesn't realize that this is a cul-de-sac, and now Inspired is in trouble. All right, Archmage trying to figure out why his hero is constantly running back in the wrong direction, and sees that all of a sudden this is a one-way street. Scroll of Town Portal now being used. I wasn't expecting that wall off to be well, used in that particular manner, but the wall off actually denying the retreat of Inspired, forcing the use of that Scroll of Town Portal. Coming back around here, there's that water elemental. Was that line of building intentional? Yeah, I mentioned it at the very start of the game. Make sure to check out the YouTube video after I posted it, WoW Striker, to see my comments and words there. Water elemental now getting taken down. Well, we're looking at the Firelord sitting nearly at level 5 now. Could clear out a couple more creep camps. We can see a couple more farms being placed down, but remember, Changer is still at tier 1 now, just now getting this lumber mill. This is going to be a bit of a setback here, as we're looking at a Scroll of Regeneration, and, well, Ogre Mauler trying to training up an Ogre Mauler and trying to make use of that additional gold, and because of that expansion early on. Changer saying, wait, why do I need a tech to tier 2 if I can just get tier 2 units, even though they are slightly more expensive from a mercenary camp? All right, there goes a little bit of damage here. Archmage taking a little bit of damage once more. That Incinerate really causing quite a bit of damage. Lava Spawn, are we going to see some Priest end up getting taken down? And there goes some damage being added up once more. All right, there goes a Water Elemental. Level 5 now on the Firelord. Firelord, what is that level 3 ability gonna, or that, which level 3 ability will he be going for, as the Panda is now kind of stuck between a very, very tight spot? Are we gonna see some more damage getting racked up there? Yes, we are. Are we gonna see more damage from Incinerate? Yes, we could, as the Panda is now down to 358 hit points after buying a Potion of Healing. Both sides fighting their way through. We're looking at more damage getting racked up. Firelord does have decent amount of armor, Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, as the Firelord now needs to back away down to 134 hit points, gets back up on the high ground, and then now going after the Panda, using that little bit of range there, as the Firelord now forced to use a Scroll of Town portal as it gets slowed down a bit as well. Back down to the south side here, Brewmaster down to 50 hit points. Peasants could be trying to come back around as the Firelord is going to show up to the party, getting a little bit of damage here onto that priest. That priest down to 139 hit points, but he will end up surviving. Green should have bought a Zeppelin. Trying to buy a Zeppelin at that point would have been dangerous, as there is still creeps at the Goblin Laboratory, and he would have just fallen to the creeps if he got too close. Archmage, Firelord gonna go ahead and double back things around here. Ogre Lord or Ogre Mauler could try and put in a little bit of pressure. In comes some Ivory Towers by Inspired, and here we go. Panda sitting at level 2, getting closer to level 3 with level 2 Breath of Fire on the horizon. Meanwhile, it is going to be level 3 Incinerate as the ability of choice, as the Firelord now picks up Boots of Speed. All right, Scroll of Healing also used there. Clarity Potion also being used as well, as we're looking at, well, Changer doing a similar thing, just trying to hire up a bunch of mercenaries off from the north as well. In comes the Arcane Towers, trying to put in pressure. A lot of mana lost here. We're looking Breath of Fire going down and across. There's a big Incinerate there as damage is getting racked up. There goes that Lava Spawn. Perhaps just leaving mana for Incinerate would have been the best call, as we're looking at a lot of repairs underway. That's quickly taken down. Level 3 now on the Panda. Panda looking to back away. More Abolish Magic. Are we going to see an explosion? No, we don't see an explosion there, as Peasants could end up starting to explode again. That is some big damage overall, as the Breath of Fire from the Panda still causing problems. Firelord still coming back through. Firelord needs a little bit more Clarity Potion again, still putting in pressure with all of these units as they are now trying to retreat back. Archmage sitting at level 4, nearly at level 5. Are we going to see another explosion here? We see Slow from the Sorceresses causing problems. There's going to be another explosion again, as Peasant after Peasant, collateral damage. One falls, making another one in the yellow or orange. All right, coming back around. Water Elemental gonna get another explosion off. There's a little bit more damage. Brewmaster trying to retreat back away. Firelord is an agility-based hero. He attacks quickly, even though he does have summons. One of the oddest things to see as an agility-based human hero at this point as the primary first, as more damage is still getting racked up. All right, more damage still getting added on in. It looks as though that is going to end up getting taken down once more. Firelord back up to 8 mana again, trying to go after all of these targets. Another sorcerer is going to get taken down as it, well, goes boom. Firelord sitting at nearly level 6 now. Units are retreating back as the Forest Troll Shadow Priests are just running back off to the north. Archmage is sitting at level 5 as the Firelord is still fighting in this really rather interesting, precarious situation. Gonna go ahead and teleport out. Tech to tier 3 now started, so we are looking at a quick swap into perhaps Griffins, as there is still a scout farm here that needs to be cleaned up. 38 supply compared to 42. Dual Arcane Towers in the back here. Perhaps setting up some Ivory Towers would have been, into Guard Towers would have been useful. All right, army size. Inspired still looking at a decent size army. Forest Troll or Ogre Maulers now trying to make their way over. Berserkers trying to join in on the battlefield here, as we're looking at the Firelord still regenerating and getting in additional mana. Arcane Towers trying to finish off these Spellbreakers, which would give the Firelord level 6 if they're not final shotted by those Arcane Towers here. And still, well, Firelord getting disrupted from that heal. More damage getting added in across. Once more, Arcane Towers trying to perhaps feed back some damage onto the Water Elementals, as Peasants are, well, I don't know what they're doing so far in this battle, but ends up getting taken down. Firelord continuing the pressure as Inspired has taken down the Arcane Vault. And we're still looking at damage still racking up against all of those units. Are we going to see a priest perhaps get exploded? That is the difference. There are, well, Potion of Lesser Invulnerability trying to go after the priest, as that priest is going to wake up anything else. He may actually, well, end up getting denied by the creeps. They're constantly trying to heal, as the Firelord tries to back away again, only needed a little bit more experience. Meanwhile, the actual expansion of Changer is now in a bit of trouble, but Changer does have a large bank of gold, sitting on 1,800 gold, waiting for that keep to be done. And once that keep is done, well, perhaps should be training a couple of Dragonhawk Riders if he could. No Arcane Vault, so can't train Dragonhawk Riders, but should be able to train Griffins in just a moment. All right, trying to turn this perhaps into a base race scenario, perhaps trying to hire up some more mercenaries as well, could be part of the part of the game plan here, as the Forest Troll Berserkers are going straight after that arcane tower. Meanwhile, multiple peasants are still falling here. Breath of Fire could blow over, 2 or 3 of these peasants here in just a moment, as they're trying to, stagger their way across. All right, we are now at tier 3. Panda now coming across here, perhaps gonna get in front, and Breath of Fire still going after all those units, and there was 2 peasants quickly taken down. No sign of griffins as of yet. No blacksmith, as the town hall about to get taken out. What is this? This is a crazy battle here, as we are going to look at the Firelord getting up to level 6. Is Volcano going to be the reason? Yes, Volcano now going to be used to try and take down all of these peasants here, and suddenly Inspired has no mining operations whatsoever. That Firelord is dealing so much damage to the keep, as the keep is now down to 830 hit points. Scroll of Town Portal in a drastic retreat here, as there's still a couple of towers off to the north. I haven't seen Volcano actually used effectively in so long. They nerfed Volcano, spawning Volcano. Yeah, that would have... No, they didn't nerf anything. They tried it in playtest in the PTR and realized, yeah, no, that's far too good. All right, coming back around. Firelord going after some creep camps here. Oh, Griffins are getting ensnared down, and now Changer is in a bit of trouble. This is actually going to be a big opportunity for the Griffin Rider to actually get shot down here. Is he going to get shot down? Breath of Fire does finish it off. Meanwhile, Firelord coming back from the other side here. We do see some, Griffins trying to join in on the battle. Archmage is already sitting at level 5 still. Brewmaster sitting at 4, as this Arcane Vault has not yet been shut down at all. Perhaps the Firelord is going to try and do another Volcano. No, has another, almost 2 minutes on cooldown on that there, as the Firelord could perhaps be putting off pressure. There is a Scroll of Town Portal or a Staff of Teleportation. It is a Scroll of Town Portal. Entire army shows back up, and with slow, that Firelord really cannot end up sticking around. Abolish Magic needs to remove that slow there, coming off a little bit slow, as another Scroll of Town Portal quickly being used. Firelord perhaps trying to laugh back the fact that he was slowed, even though he had to use a Scroll of Town Portal there. Back at home, our guard towers getting constructed, Griffins getting trained up, 46 supply compared to 36. There's only 2 workers for Inspired, who needs to speed build a farm in order to train up more peasants. These farms down to the south were dangerously low on hit points, and that may have been what Changer was hoping to do, supply block his opponent so that nothing could be done. Did the Firelord sell his Staff of Tele? No, he did not. But he knew that using the Staff of Teleportation would not have been fast enough to try to get away from there. Firelord, however, is walking all the way across back off to the north. He is currently invisible. Additional towers are being constructed. Will he be able to sneak on inside? Yes, he will. And by sneaking on inside, perhaps even heading down in this position here, he will be able to channel it freely while being far away from everyone. He should not be in this spot here, as his opponent can easily walk in. He wants to buy as much time for that channel that only needs 3 more seconds. All right, with that said, though, Forest Troll Berserkers, Ogre Mauler is going to go ahead and fight here, as we're looking at off to the north. There is another Volcano coming in. So that Volcano did come in. The farms were all taken down. So I take it back. Maybe that was the best spot for it, as the Firelord was so far away from everything, as multiple peasants are getting cleaned up, trying to finish off more things. Staff of Teleportation going to go ahead and retreat, and the Firelord laughing his head off, realizing that he did, do what he wanted to do. Volcano, I guess Pompeii destroyed by 2 volcanoes today. Human losing that keep. Ogre Mauler, Forest Troll Berserkers all getting taken down. Griffin Aviary trying to train up more Griffins. The Griffins do not have animal war training, but it may not matter. Army size 37 compared to 49. Firelord looking to retreat back now. Ogre Mauler, plenty of guard towers. That you are just walking into a gauntlet Inspired, and you cannot really hope to survive here. All right, Changer with this wall off here, making it difficult for the engagement to even begin, as the sorceresses and priests are trying to knock down some of these buildings. All right, Griffin Aviary. Are we going to see well, we're going to see the water elementals taking a little bit of damage here. Guard towers now able to get off a couple of shots. Units are trying to push their way through. Plenty of Griffins in the back, destroying those remaining buildings. But this may be it here as the Griffins are trying to retreat back further. Griffins, as air units, don't have a very long range. But then again, the water elementals don't have very much either. More dispel, more attacks getting underway. Or 49 supply compared to 34 supply block to changer once all of these farms were taken down. But with so many guard towers here and Scroll of Town Portal, he can just sit in this position and let his base do all the work now. As we see a double level up, Archmage and Panda both level up, level 6, level 5 now, as Inspired is building a base outside his opponent's base with nowhere to, well, with nothing really possible to do. Archmage may be able to get in front, takes down another Griffin, 31 supply compared to 38, and is Changer going to end up, well, Changer still has a little bit of gold to mine from this base here, and is Inspired with Priest actually going to be able to heal up enough and constantly slowly push his way through. Brewmaster able to get off some more breaths of fire there. That level 3 breath of fire taking down building after building. Arcane towers quickly draining that mana on that Panda. Mana is what is needed on all of these units to try and win here, as these guard towers are, well, difficult to take down. All right, Militia being called over to try and push back away. We're looking at one town hall here. Griffin's going to go ahead and shut down that water elemental in the back. Firelord gets up to level 7 now, as both sides are continuing to fight. Firelord has plenty of mana, activating the creeps. Changer now causing another fight as a third Volcano shows up to the party, dealing damage to buildings and stunning multiple units. Militia now pushing down the town hall, saying, you know what, really all I needed was my base, and that is gonna be the last building. Inspired defeated by Changer's Firelord first. I don't think I've ever said Firelord first as a win in such a weird, dramatic game. But yeah, that a third Volcano being the ultimate difference there. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys thought about this game overall. Completely non-standard play, and still an inspired game. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.